Hey tribe, thanks for your really amazingly positive feedback this week. I'm really honoured and glad that the stuff I'm posting out is of use. My intention is to strengthen my tribe's ability to turn up 100% and show what they can really do, and not be undermined by nerves or external problems that have infiltrated their mindset when they turn up to do their grading or compete, or sometimes even just train. So I had a really interesting conversation with a lady today who's getting ready for her black belt test. I think it's in about 3 weeks. And it's a bit of a crash course that I had to give her today for the preparation. A lot of work to do in a very short space of time. As some of you already saw my post yesterday about I am an athlete, this is majorly important to start taking yourself seriously in this respect. But today I wanted to just very, very briefly go over the importance of visualization. Some of you will probably already be well aware of the really interesting research regarding visualization and muscle growth or muscle activation. So this has been repeated, this test, so it's a sure thing and quite incredible, really. So if you take 3 groups of people, one group don't do anything. The other group train the particular muscle that they're looking to grow and strengthen, and the other group visualize it. So the incredible thing is, the percentages I'm going to repeat are a little bit wrong, but it's about right. Obviously the group that didn't do anything had no muscle growth or strength increase in the muscle. The group that trained the muscle, of course, not surprisingly, the muscle strength or growth went up by something like 26%. The ones that only visualized the strength and muscle growth increased by about 23%. Just absorb that information for a moment. So think about it, okay? Visualization of kata or how you want a grading or a competition to go is obviously a vital part of the training. And be very careful with this tool though, because you know, say as a parent, sometimes the only part of the day where you get any peace is when you're going to sleep. Like probably many of you other nutcases out there, I'll visualize kata before going to sleep. I love it. It's one of my favorite activities before going to sleep. And if you visualize wrong, you will do it wrong when you come to do the kata in the dojo. I promise you. So be very careful about this and make sure that you know the kata well. Same time, if you are trying to achieve something that's very difficult that you can't achieve with your body, visualize it and you will be able to do it. As a bunch of you know, you remember when you're doing downgradings, you may have to, you basically stand and kick maigeri, kikomi, or shirigeri, moshigeri, and then stand down with perfect balance. Leading up to my 3rd dan, I was having real problem with this on one leg. And I struggled and struggled. I did strengthening, lunges, standing on spongy things, blah, blah, blah. Couldn't nail it. I was like, what an idiot. I should be visualizing this. Guess what happened? I visualized it. I could do it. No problem. So this goes for setting yourself up to have a great competition or a great grading. And you need to remember that you can't control necessarily the external circumstances. That's very unknown, but you can control how you are going to respond to it mentally and emotionally. So, but you have to kind of choose and be very clear, crystal clear about that. And you can use visualization to help this unfold in a way that you want it to unfold. So there's a lot more to say about this, but if some of you want to improve physically, use visualization. If you want to get your head and your heart together, you also can use visualization to do this. You know, as the Buddha said, all is mind. All is mind. And I've been thinking about this, meditating on this for years. What does this mean? How can it really affect my life on a practical level, but how can it affect everybody's life? And I don't know about you guys, but I spend quite a lot of time visualizing or dreaming about the sort of world that I want to live in. So we can take it down to its micro aspect of getting our karate right, or our martial arts right, or letting it go how we want it to go. But we can, on the larger degree, contribute to a better world. Signing off for today. Sorry, that's a bit of a long post. There's a lot more room for discussion about visualization and how to do it, and I think I'm going to have to post again because there are some important details about this. Signing off, guys. Have a great weekend. Us.